Hi everybody, welcome to the world of Micah. Good morning from Magic Kingdom, one of my favorite places in the entire world. There are some hidden things in this park that most everyday guests do not get to enjoy. Why? Because there's so much to see and do here. So if you walk straight down Main Street, USA here, you enter in what Disney calls the hub. The hub is the central location for all themed lands. Adventureland, Frontierland, Fantasyland, and Tomorrowland. So let's take a closer look at some hidden things in all four lands. But I'm gonna throw in a bonus, just like they do in those commercials. But wait, if you act now, you will get a fifth hidden secret here at Walt Disney World. I'm gonna include something on Main Street that I find very interesting. I picked these secrets very randomly. They are not technically a top 5 or a top 10 list whatsoever, nor are any of these secrets better than the other. They're just random secrets that I want to share with you guys. So let's take a closer look. Some hidden things here at the most magical place on earth. Right here in the front of Main Street, USA, walking around. And Main Street, USA reminds you of the turn of the century. It symbolizes Marceline, Missouri, where a young Walt Disney grew up before he became the Walt Disney we know and love today. As you can see, there's old-timey vehicles that can take you straight to Cinderella Castle, old stores, and everyone's costume definitely screams turn of the century. But there's something also that's technically something in the past, right behind this store, right here. If you go inside, there's a little secret telephone inside that you can hear an actual conversation going on from yesteryear. All right, you walk in here. This is the hat shop. See, we're definitely not in 2015. So you walk in here, and here's the telephone. And if you lift this right here, not too many people know that that telephone is there. You walk inside, you pick it up, and as you guys could hear the recording, there's just conversations that happen all day long. It never stops. And they're definitely from a long time ago. Okay. So let's continue down Main Street, USA, and head towards the hub. I always think it's funny that most people don't realize that the hub is thought of as north, south, east, and west, whereas through the castle here is north. The west symbolizes where Frontierland is, because when you go in the Frontierland, you're in the Wild West. Little bit of information there that most people don't think about. There's Princess Tiana this morning, taking her stroll right here to Liberty Square. But as you can see, Princess Tiana knows where to walk. She does not want to walk right here in this brown pavement that symbolizes something that most people don't know. Well, let's just say back in the day, they didn't have plumbing like we have now. So, at the end of the day, when everything collected from everyone's waste, where did they throw it? Right here in the middle of the street. Disney has a little poop joke here in the park that most people don't realize. All right, walking into Frontierland now. Most people find these Indians throughout Walt Disney World, as well as Disneyland. And although they are a great photo opportunity, most parents don't realize that when they're taking a photo with their kid in front of this, it represents a cigar smoking Indian. This statue right here, way back in the day, symbolized that inside these stores, they sold tobacco products. So the next time you see this Indian, think back to the day when people were smoking. Everyone smoked, including Walt Disney. So the next time you walk through the parks and you see this Indian, think twice before you take a photo with it, especially if you're against smoking. See what I mean? Smoke. Right behind me is Adventureland. As you're walking in, you can notice some skulls right up here that symbolize a hidden Mickey.
Come on now.
Can you see it yet? Right there. Little hidden Mickey. Swiss Family Robinson treehouse. As you can see, there's never really a way on Swiss Family Robinson, but if you're walking towards the front, you'll notice this old queue. It was once used back when this place first opened because this attraction was very, very popular. Now it just sits here, but they keep the fans on just in case. Tomorrowland. Promise of things to come. Remember our telephone we were on down in Main Street? Well, there's another one here in Tomorrowland, but this one is from the future. Right here, right outside the Astral Orbiter, step into this Metro phone. Walk in here. And this is how we will make conversations in the future.
You have reached the Psychic Robots Network. We do need to call. Please deposit 25 quartz for the first minute and 15 quartz for each additional minute.
As you can see, things are going to be expensive in the future because that thing wanted me to deposit some sort of currency before I could make a phone call. This looks like an everyday Walt Disney World prop, but this is actually a piece of Hollywood history. This was actually used in the 1986 film Flight of the Navigator. Although a lot has changed on the rocket, there's one here, and the other one is at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and it still resides in the back lot. You can sort of make it out better from this angle. Fantasyland, the happiest kingdom of them all. So I'm walking around Fantasyland here. Not too many people realize you're elevated. There are 2 stories on the Magic Kingdom. They built the park on the 2nd story, and below us, right here, is the utilidor system that allows cast members to get from point A to point B without having to walk through all the hustle and bustle of the theme park. But there's a spot here in the Magic Kingdom in Fantasyland where you can see that you're actually on the 2nd story. I'm in Pinocchio's. Don't know if they're open yet. As you can see, there's no one in here. I want to show you guys something before it gets loud in here. As you can see up here, that is where we just were, feeling like we were on level ground. If you look, we have to go down a long slope to ground level. That is actually ground level, so that can show you just how high up you are walking around Walt Disney World, but you never realized it. So thanks for hanging out and taking a closer look at some of my favorite hidden things here at the Magic Kingdom Walt Disney World. And like I said, these were all randomly picked as I was walking around. I just randomly picked some trivia and hidden things. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/worldofmicah, and also visit my website, worldofmicah.com. You can watch my videos on there as well. I'm on Twitter and Periscope. Thanks again, guys. Have a magical day. Bye.